Hey guys, I'm finally doing my room tour video, which I know many of you have been requesting a lot in the last few months, but I had to clean my room before I showed you guys it, and it took me a while to do that, but I finally got it done, and we'll just get right into it then. So this is my door. It's just a normal door, and I keep my keychains and keys on the doorknob, so when I'm leaving I have quick access to them. Well, there's my dog, but here's my room. And it's not the largest room, but it's also not the smallest room in the world, so I am quite grateful for its size. And I'll just break down each part of the room in detail. So when you come into my room, this is the back of the door that you'll see, and it has a bunch of hats there because I love wearing hats and visors, all kinds of hats. You have your classic bucket hat and your baseball hat, and all my visors stacked there. And then I have my bags I use most often, so I have this Bigbang bag that I got in their A to Z collection, as well as this backpack I use occasionally. And to its left is a calendar from EXO Seasons Readings from 2017, and it's just on Kyungsu for June. And then below is just a random calendar I got. And to its right is my dog trying to leave the room, which I will let her leave the room if she wants to, but I see now she's changed her mind. But anyways, here are all my photo card binders, as well as some extra photo cards and packing supplies over there. So moving on to the part of my room where it gets kind of crazy, which is my bookshelf wall, where I have all my books and all my K-pop albums, as well as a bunch of posters. You have an EXO poster, a Gary poster, an Epic High poster, Big Bang, Big Bang 21, and more Big Bang. So I have a bunch of my favorite groups posters basically up, and you can kind of tell that I am a hoarder and I keep as many things as I can. So we'll go more in depth into the shelves. So starting with the first bookcase, this is where I keep a lot of my books. I'm a huge book nerd. I love reading, and these are just a few of the books I've read, just a few that I actually bought. Mostly I go to the library, but just some random books I've had. These over here to the left of that black thing are books I haven't read yet, but I'm gonna read at some point, and these are the books I have read. And some disposable cameras, some Kai and Kyungsu, Kaisu. And then down to the second shelf are other books I've read, mostly series down here, and my nail polish collection, which a lot of you guys I think wanted to see because I'm always painting my nails like a different color. And here is a Minsuk bag that I've used to carry my nail polish when I'm on the go, when I'm traveling. And yeah, that's it. Down here I have just one part of my K-pop album collection, which you guys have seen before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail there, as well as some other larger books live on this shelf. And this is just a package that I am going to keep a secret now because it's a mystery for what it's for. Moving on to the main part of my K-pop album collection. So this is the top of the bookcase, and it has just some of my favorite albums, as well as albums that have interesting designs that I like to show off. And as you can see, there's my autographed Big Bang album. The next shelf contains all of my kind of like secondary bias groups, so it's not Big Bang or EXO, but it's every other bias group I have. So I have a bunch of 21 albums, iKON, Winner, and BTS there. On this shelf I have the bulk of my EXO collection, so all of their Korean albums as well as all their Japanese albums. And this shelf contains the bulk of my Bigbang Collection, which is the solo albums and photo books that the members have released. So you have all of that over there. And to the right, you have the rest of my Bigbang Collection, which is their Korean discography as well as their Japanese discography and larger items down there. And here is where things get messy. So here I have like all the larger photo books that my favorite groups have released, as well as, you know, merchandise like light sticks and a bunch of posters over there. And, you know, it's a bit of a mess, but I'm starting to run out of space, so that's why everything's kind of crammed in this little nook. On, this is kind of like my favorite part of the room. It's just like this little corner under this window, and it has my CD and tape player, and I just can easily pop in any of my K-pop albums and play whatever I want. And I have a bunch of other, you know, non-K-pop related music, and it's just nice to kind of sit here in the morning, and there's little Xiaomin's snow globe, and just have a cup of tea and just listen to my music. And sometimes I journal while I'm in this couch. It's not the prettiest looking couch, but it's super, super comfortable. I get when I'm sitting on my little armchair, and there's my dog. She's now moved her little bed under it, but yeah, so there is my working station. This is the part where I do all my journaling. So as you can see, my journal's already open. I'm currently working on a new page, and I have all my writing supplies there and some stickers there, and that is actually my little jewelry plate where I keep all the main jewelry that I wear, and a bunch of tea because I love drinking tea. I don't drink coffee, only tea. There's a postcard that a friend gave me, as well as the stand-up calendar from EXO Season's Greetings from 2017. And then there's another stack of books because, like I said, I love to read. If you were wondering where the rest of my journal supplies were, I just keep it on the ground like a total mess. But yeah, all the washi tapes and stickers and tape and memo pads and everything I use is just to the right of this table. I just sit on the ground and I work at this little coffee table just because it's easier for me to like journal that way. But yeah, it's not very organized, I'll give you that. And now we have the opposite view of the coffee table, and there's my dog. You can look at her from the front end. She's very cute. But this is just a little little box I have. I don't know how to describe it. I just keep like mail I get, like candy in there, I don't know, like random things that I don't have time to organize, and I just stuff it all in that little bin. And now we are moving on to the other part of my room that I love, which is my bed, and I spend a bunch of time in my bed. But yeah, it's that little corner right there that I absolutely love. Here, as you can tell, those books on the little bedside table I've actually not read yet, but I'm going to soon. And then underneath you have more books that I have read actually, and let's see, there are a few face masks that I use occasionally. Yeah, I'm gonna use those. And then to the left, I actually have my Exodus Seasons Greetings as well as my old laptop, and that's usually where I keep my tripod. My tripod's actually out right now. And these are books that I've read recently that I liked, and yeah. And then just some more extra pillows and sheets and a portable fan I use when it gets too hot, and yeah. So moving on to this little corner, I have a bunch of my old records, vinyls, LPs, and some books back there. So I have like some extra BTS photo books and Humans of New York book, and some of my favorite books are right here, so you can kind of see my taste in reading, I guess. And I keep a bunch of extra pens here. They're just black and blue pens that I used to write in my diary with. So here are my extra journals along with my diaries, and my watch and some postcards I thought were pretty, as well as candles, because I love using candles. I have lip balm here, some phone cases I think are pretty, and you know, some other decorations that are kind of like some of my favorite things, like X-Men, because I'm a total nerd. And I have stuffed animals. This one's from IKEA. I have a lot of things from IKEA. And this little Jongin bear is of Kai, and it's got a hat from when I was a baby that my mom put on him. And then I have my laptop, which I use to edit my videos now, and it's new. As you guys can tell, it's a MacBook Air, which I've wanted for a while, and you guys, some of you know that I've been trying to save up for it, and I finally got it, and I couldn't be happier. And lastly, we have kind of this little desk area that I don't use too much now because I prefer to work at my coffee table. It's got a few bags underneath it, and it's got this little spinning chair, and this is where I film videos. So this is where I keep my tripod, and I have little stickers, washi tape to mark where I keep it normally. I have some extra washi tape here, perfume, hand creams, some other books and stuff, and yeah, it's got a great view of my backyard. And I don't know if you guys would be interested even, but this is my closet. Here are just some of the outfits I'm gonna wear to events later on. So yeah, not very interesting. I guess I can show you guys the inside. Like I said, not very interesting, but those are just my clothes, and it's a mess, but yep. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my little room tour. I know it's nothing fancy or even particularly pretty looking, but it's cozy for me and I enjoy it a lot. My dog has been very sad because we are alone in the house and my parents are gone and she misses them, but you know. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to ask me questions on where I got certain furniture, I guess. But I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!